I fell in love with a nun while doing community service. My college friends picked me up in a stolen BMW. While I sat in the back seat thinking we were just getting Taco Bell, I was cold, so I borrowed one of their jackets. The cops pulled us over 14 minutes later with security footage of them stealing the car. Problem was, one of them was only ever seen wearing the hoodie I had on. My friends had priors and got 3 years. I had a clean record, so the judge gave me 500 hours of community service instead. Sounds lucky, right? Wrong. My scholarship got revoked the same week. My future died in the back of a stolen car I didn't know was stolen. My father was paying my rent while I figured things out, and he reminded me daily, "You fix this mess or you're moving back home. I'm not funding a dropout." The community service coordinator assigned to me was Officer Smith, a man who looked at me like I'd personally insulted his mother. "You have 6 months to complete your hours," he said, sliding a paper across his desk. "There's only one opening for community service left. A nunnery 2 hours north. You'll be making candles." He smirked. "Good luck. I'll be checking your logs personally. Any inconsistencies and I void all of your hours. You start from zero." I didn't argue. I just needed this done so I could reapply to school. I drove for 2 hours, expecting to have the most boring day of my life. An old nun pointed me toward a barn. I pushed open the door and saw her. A young woman in a gray dress surrounded by candles. Wax was on her fingers, sunlight catching her hair. She screamed and covered herself. I wasn't expecting anyone until Thursday. I held up my hands. "Community service. Here to help, not murder." She stared, then laughed. Her name was Sister Lily, and she had a smile that made me forget how words worked. She taught me candle making. I burned myself 12 times the first week. However, Lily quickly became the only good thing in my life. She talked about her faith like it was something she was growing. I talked about my ruined future like a wound that wouldn't heal. She never judged me. By week 3, my heart raced whenever she laughed. "There's no crush here," I told myself. "She's a nun. You're just grateful for a friend." Then she explained why the candles mattered. The nunnery's heating system was dying. Without enough money by winter, the sisters would lose the only home they'd known for 60 years. Lily volunteered to create and sell candles to save them. She needed 2,000 sold. "I'll help," I said immediately. "I'll sell all of them." She hugged me, arms around my neck, her hair stuck on my lip. "Thank you," she said. "That doesn't mean anything," I told myself. "Nuns hug people. It's a church thing." I took 50 candles door to door. First woman said, "These look like Dollar Tree candles." Second asked if it was a scam. Third guy closed the door in my face. I sold 0. I came back defeated and Lily grabbed my hand to comfort me. Just being supportive, I thought, ignoring how warm her fingers felt. A week later, Officer Smith showed up unannounced. He walked into the barn while Lily and I were working side by side. "Cozy," he said. "Sure you're actually working, or just playing with candles?" Lily stepped forward. "He's been here every day and works harder than anyone." Smith looked her up and down. "You're defending this guy, sister? Didn't think nuns had such low standards." Lily's face went red, but she didn't back down. Smith scribbled in his notebook. "I'll be at whatever review meeting they have for you. Count on it. If your logs don't match, we start from 0. After he left, Lily touched my arm. "He's wrong about you." That night, my father called. "Your mother says you're driving 2 hours to make candles with nuns. This is your grand plan? You have 4 months left." I hung up and put all my anger into building a website for the candles. If I could just reach a wider audience, I hoped I could sell more. On top of that, Lily made a few new special designs to paint on each candle. We photographed them together, her shoulder brushing mine. The site launched and we sold 4 candles the first week, then 8, then sales stopped. We still had 400 candles to sell, or they would have to close down. Lily skipped meals to paint more. I lied about my hours to stay longer than allowed. Then Lily got summoned to a meeting. "They told me not to do anything weird with the candles," she whispered, on the verge of tears. "What if they hate the designs I did? What if I ruined everything?" I wanted to hold her. I didn't. "She's a nun," I screamed internally. I offered to go with her, and she took my hand in hers. "That would be nice," she said. The meeting was in an old stone room. Sister Margaret, the head nun, sat at the front. Lily's hands were shaking. I sat beside her. Then Officer Smith walked in. My stomach dropped. He was going to void my hours right here. "Sister Lily," Margaret began, "we asked you to sell simple candles." Lily swallowed. "Yes, sister. You painted them. Put them online." Lily's face started crumbling. Then Sister Margaret smiled. "We sold out completely. Every candle. And received donations from strangers who found the website. We're funded for another 2 years." Margaret turned to Smith. "Thank you for sending us such a hardworking volunteer. His work is beyond satisfactory." Smith's face went red. He nodded once and walked out. Lily grabbed my hand under the table. I didn't pull away. Next week, Lily was waiting for me. "I found a scholarship for you," she said. "The deadline's 2 weeks." Then Lily bit her lip. "Also, I need to tell you something. I've enjoyed our relationship so far, but I'd like to go on a real date." I blinked. "Wait, nuns can date?" She looked at me and burst out laughing. "Yes, dummy. So, dinner?" I smiled. "I thought you'd never ask."